and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, you are now being introduced.
TTS, what it do?
What it do?
Talk that shit, that's the crew.
Talk that shit, 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 talk that.
Yo, you already know who it is. It's your favorite, unfavorite LA Bandit with another episode, TTSP's People of the Village. I got another great interview for you. Can you please tell the pretty and ugly people out there in the world who you are?
Peace, beloveds. My name is Ayanna'Malae, aka Mahoganistic Mystic, and I am a massage therapist as well as a singer and songwriter. I'm based out of LA, and basically my goal or purpose is to bring healing to the collective and to the community the way I have had to heal myself through my services and my music.
Okay. So how long have you been doing massage therapy?
About 5 to 6 years now. I love it.
And what got you into doing that?
Well, I transitioned out of a very stressful job. I was dispatching, and so at that time, the only thing that got me through it was massage therapy and healing for myself to decrease my stress level. So when God put me in position to transition out of that, I was called to do this.
Okay. And why music?
Music, honestly, was a way for me to express myself. I come from a background, as I'm pretty sure most of us do, which needed a lot of healing. So when I got into music, I really love songwriting. I've always been a writer. So I love to write and sing more than perform at times, but it's another way for me to connect to people that really understand who I am, or at least what I'm talking about.
All right, so every superhero and super character has an origin story. So let's start with yours. What would your origin story be?
My origin story would be that basically I had to heal myself from the depths of depression and things of that nature. I come from Hawthorne, so it was a space that wasn't exactly Black. And so I had to get acclimated to my community of people while also to not being officially a part of my community of people because I didn't come from the hood. But I would say that's a lot of self-healing on my part that I've gotten through. And so I can appeal or adapt to people who come from a state of identity crisis that I experienced, in addition to those who have come from a traumatic background. So that's really my origin. It's not something that I state from victimhood anymore. It's more victor now, which is why I am now in a position to heal others, because it helped me over 30 years to learn how to heal myself. And I think that's my superpower.
So even in speaking into those forms as far as the community you were born in, what race would you say discriminated against you more?
Only because I always heard in elementary school, like, you ain't Black enough, you know, your hair ain't this, why you got that accent or whatever. And I'm not saying it as a form to say anything negative about my people. It's just as kids, you identify certain things about people that's different. And so I would say the most that I have gotten and continue to get is intraracial from my own people. And I think it's just because I look different, I talk different, my energy and vibe is different. But I have gotten racism from every aspect. So nobody is exempt from my story when I'm ready to share it.
I definitely respect that. Okay, so in the music aspect of everything, when did you start?
Honestly, I would say I'm baby to it like 3 to 4 years, and it's been off and on basically whenever the inspiration comes. So I'm not fully a musician per se when it comes to discipline, but I am one at heart.
What type of music would you say you do?
R&B mostly. I have tapped into a little bit of rap or poetic vibe behind my music, but I really love R&B. I'm a 90s baby.
Okay, what are some of your influences when you say R&B?
Man, for sure, Aaliyah. I love her to life. But for now, I say Janae Aiko is one of my bigs.
That's a good one.
And maybe Lil SZA, but for sure Janae and Aaliyah, the way they express themselves is top tier.
I like that. So what is the motivation when it comes to writing?
Honestly, again, a lot of it was me visualizing the type of love that I would want versus the love that I've received in life. So I would say with the R&B aspect, it was me focusing more on the melodies. I love creating melodies and things of that nature. So I would write based on that. But the themes of my music have been surrounding love and a little bit of it surrounding pain.
Okay, all right. So if we're going to stick to the R&B theme,
Mm-hmm.
what would be your Mount Rushmore of R&B? So we need 4 people.
Oof. I've always been a male artist type deal, so I'm gonna go with like Usher. I'm gonna go with I love Chris Brown. I listen to him all the time. If it's old school, I'm a 112 girl, and if I'm gonna stay old school, honestly, it'll be like Genuine, something like that. Like I'm that old. Yeah.
All right. So now we're going to go to the other aspect, the massage therapy. What is your dream that you are trying to accomplish with doing this?
So it's not just massage, it's more so about experience. And again, like I said, I come from this era of self-healing. So my goal, dream, whatever, is to welcome people into my sanctuary who require a sense of nurturing and healing from aspects that have either robbed them of a sense of themselves emotionally. If you have physical ailments, some of those ailments attribute to emotional situations that you got going on as well. So I want to help people who are genuine to their healing journey, as well as people who are like autistic or people who have trust issues when it comes to massage therapy because they've been abused by other therapists in some aspect. But basically, I'm a nurturer. And so I want to welcome people into my sanctuary where they can feel like they are safe and they are welcoming me to provide them an experience on my table that allows them to leave feeling better than they were when they came to me. And that makes them want to come back to me because they know that they're in a safe space.
Okay. I know a little bit about massage therapy, but I mean, I didn't do no research or nothing like that. I've only had a few massages. That's all I can tell you. What is something that a lot of ordinary people like myself don't know when it comes to massage therapy or finding someone to do it correctly?
Okay. The first thing, if I may say, is when you have a massage therapist who is certified, put some respect on their name. Please do not call us a masseuse. A masseuse is an old, outdated term that has actually become derogatory due to the 1930s era in France with the prostitution. So please do not refer to us who have earned our stripes as masseuse. That's number one. Number two, when you are seeking someone who's a massage therapist, make sure that they are coming with the energy of care, genuine care. Some people get in the industry because they see the money behind it, and it may not even be something that you see off top, but just make sure that they make you feel good with your mind, body, and your spirit and soul, not just someone who's here to rub you down for a couple of minutes and then you out and it's on to the next client. That's just my perspective.
I like that. Okay. All right. So also being in here, which I want to say the atmosphere in here is phenomenal. The energy is, it's beautiful up in here, people. Make sure y'all tap in into this interview. I see that you brought your journal with you.
Yes.
Okay. And what per se is in this journal of yours?
So in addition to a massage therapist, I am also a tarot reader and someone who taps into the ethereal realms holistically. So in my journal, I will do readings for myself and then I break down my downloads or interpretations of what the cards are saying inside of my journal. So what I provided today is basically a self-analysis or reflection that I did in July. And I really feel like because I tapped in with myself and in my heart and really asked God, what is it that is my purpose, but why? It's also attracted me to be able to present myself in a real way during this interview. And I like to share it with y'all.
And please share.
Okay. So after pulling my cards and whatnot, the final analysis was that, well, let me go back to this one. So basically it says, I am here to empathize with everyone who genuinely needs to feel loved and cared for without pain attached. My massages and energy are to provide a sanctuary to those suffering from the illusion of manipulation and abuse. And I am required to also be open to healing abusers who are a victim of the toxic energy they have spread if they are genuinely desiring to recognize, own accountability and responsibility, as well as transmute and transcend their behaviors, energies, and ways to atone for their mistakes and be better people for themselves in a better world. I have to do the same. The last part is, as I heal myself, I heal others and vice versa. I'm here to embody self-love and encourage that sense of self-love to others for them to know how it feels and heal mother/feminine wounds and absences. This healing will bring about beautiful partnerships and relationships of healthy people, generating healthy energy or karma that may allow reconciliation from a place of deep and genuine understanding and grace. Divine willpower will take place of demonic and egotistical influence that help both current and future generations to free themselves from the generational curses and behaviors and disconnections no longer serving true humanity. People will realize a decision is to be made. If they choose correctly, stability, love, security, and abundance is meant for us all. And that is what I write in my journal.
All right, so we like to have a little fun in our camp. So let's do this. If you was getting ready for work, what is one song that you have to play?
I usually listen to like bass mixes with no lyrics, but if there is one right now, I like to listen to producers who like have a flip on songs. So I just love Chris Brown's Burgundy. So there's a version right now where he has it on this dope beat. So I listen to that to get hyped. But to calm myself before my sessions, I usually listen to meditation music and basically create the vibe, or like you heard a beat coming in where it's a bit hip hop-ish, but it's not anything to get you hyped. It's more so like, okay, this is a dope energy. So that's what I like to listen to.
Okay. Yeah. When your energy is low, what are you playing?
The same thing, but something related to my chakras. So if it's my heart that's hurting, then I'll turn on some chakra music for that. Or really whatever I'm drawn to. I have a particular playlist. If it's going to be related to like R&B and stuff, then of course Janae is going to be my girl. That's going to get me out of a slump real quick. But if I'm listening to music, it's usually some type of melodic bass mix that is giving me energy in my heart from the drums, but it's also giving me the relaxation I need for me to transmit the energy.
Now, we have a lot of, I don't want to be racist, but we got a lot of African-American people that talk chakra, but don't really know what chakras are. So can you give us just a small explanation about chakras?
So there's a basis of 7, like a general 7, like a core 7, and then you also have 3 or more that's above your crown. But you start with the root, which is basically your security, your foundation, your past, your family, basically what you're grounded in. So if you have any money issues, family issues, that's usually where you need to heal. Sacral chakra energy is usually your creativity as well as your sexual drive and things of that nature, your feminine energy, your womb, gonads, or whatever. So you want to heal that energy. Then you have your sacral, which is your passion. You have your heart, which is, again, your feelings, which is the general area that rules the other chakras. You have your throat, which is how you communicate. Your third eye, which is what you see spiritually. And your crown, which connects you to the heavens.
All right. So where can the people find you at for your services?
Okay, so basically I have a link. It is Ayanna'Malae.as.me, which I will provide. That basically lists out the services that I have available, as well as the scheduling on how to book me. And when it comes to my music, I am on YouTube for now. That is under Ayanna'Malae 333, which I will also provide the link for, so you guys can check us out. Check me out.
Check her out. Check her out. This is another great interview, people. So y'all make sure y'all tap in. Y'all already know with TTSP, we put all the information, so you can't say you didn't get it. I didn't find it. No, it's in the video. And until next time, this is the people of the village. Holla.
All right, y'all. My name is Ayanna'Malae 333, aka Mahoganistic Mystic. You can find me on Instagram at Mahoganistic Mystic. You can find my booking link at Ayanna'Malae.as.me. And this right here is my song Paradise, Paradice, because sometimes love is a gamble. You can find it on YouTube as well as my other songs. I hope you enjoy it. Fake love had me blind, I could not see.
TTS, what it do?
What it do?
Talk that shit, that's the crew.
Talk that